tractor service, hopefully. Just turn you around and show you a couple of things. So we may be taking the Case 224 over there with the snow thrower on the front of it home today on the trailer with this wood. Case is outside. That's the last one that we have to do basically for garden tractors. It really doesn't need anything because I've greased it here just recently, and the oil doesn't need to be done for another while yet. So, but we're going to put it in and check for loose bolts and cracks and loose belts and all that kind of stuff, just from the use of the loader. So in here today, at least it's easier today on me, crawling around and laying on concrete and sliding underneath tractors is not good for an old fellow like me on the concrete. So we had this one on the hoist today. So Kablewie is going to get the going over today, and oil change and grease and lube and things and stuff like that. So I want to show a couple of things on this tractor. Kind of a little benefit for Dell in the backyard. With Dell has a new tractor to him, and it is an LGT 165 Ford. But as I was showing him here the other day, this tractor is actually a Jacobson, as you can see by the orange on the foot pedal there. So I'm not sure what the model number is for it, but I think it's a G1650. I think that was the Jacobson model number, I believe. And you can see the orange there on the foot pedal. Anyway, somebody painted it blue, and I have a hard time trying to figure out what to call it, whether it's a Jacobson or a Ford or or what it is. So I just call it Kablewie. Then on the front here, and I'm pretty sure I don't have any accurate information, but I'm pretty sure that snow blower there was off of an Oliver, because it has the green paint, and the underneath color looks the same as what the white color would be on an Oliver. And any part that you take off has the white paint and the green paint underneath it. So it was never a green, or never a blue blower, nor was ever a orange blower. Its factory colors was green. So I'm not sure about that. So my buddy Jason at Overly Equipment may be able to shed some light on that. Anyhow, this one has the front hydraulic option, like I was showing Dale in the picture. So it has this lever right here is for front hydraulics. Front hydraulic port, says that right there. So that was an option. And this one has an hour meter, just like the one that Dell has. All 165 LGT Ford tractors had the hour meter. They also had an adjustable seat. They also had a 5-gallon gas tank. And there was something else that they had that the other lower horsepower models didn't have. I can't remember what that is. But anyway, it's been a good old tractor, other than it seems to like using up engines for some reason. And some of the problem was with me, and some of the problem was with the engines. It's gone through 4 engines since we've had it in about 10 years. Anyway, I'm no engine expert. So what's in there now is a 10 horsepower engine, and it works fine driving that tractor. The weight of that tractor is 850 pounds. with nothing on it. So with the snow blower, the chains, and the weight on the back, she's probably pushing 1,200 pounds. And then you get me on top of it, that makes it up to about 2,000 pounds. Anyway, the little 10 horsepower engine does great. Works fine. Operates that 42-inch snow blower, no problem at all. No problem. So, our mission today is to get that serviced up and and maybe take it home and the case 224 at the same time, if they'll fit. If not, I'll just take one. So there we go. I'll get going here and get a move on. All right, I'll get back to you a little later on when I'm done, hopefully. So there's the hydraulic cylinder that runs the top deflector chute, and that's coming off the front of the tractor on those hydraulic forks I mentioned. They're kind of hard to see here. This thing in here is here to keep the heat off of the chute, so it won't melt the snow in the chute. Lines, those two lines there are for the front forks. Now, the other thing I want to show you, and Dale might be interested in this, and he might not, or maybe Jason, this engine is bolted in solid. There are no rubber mounts in this engine. And this works great. I like that a lot better than those rubber mounts. And because if you look at the older open side tractors, Ford tractors, their engines were welded to the frame. And they never give any trouble. Welded in. So these here we welded in blocks with holes in them, and then just bolted the frame of the engine right to the blocks. No vibrations. Well, she's pretty well done there now, so just got something to show you here. Some of you have seen this before, but Kablewie has gone through some snow over time. Get the glare out of it. That's about a 5-foot bank, and it went all the way down to the driveway, down to where you can see the car down at the end down there. Yes, sirree, she had some tough going. This is why you see these braces welded on here. Bent these to bang it into the snowbank. Yeah, poor old tractor boy, she took an awful beating. Awful beating. Anyway, so everything's pretty good. I did find something kind of strange, but this cotter pin here. The two things on this side were broke off and gone, and the washer was kind of tipped out. So I found another old cotter pin and put it back in. The other thing we have is this, as we call it, our sliding jack table. We can put that on here. It's got two 2x4s in underneath that fit perfectly between here and over there. And you can slide that back and forth and jack things up wherever you want. It goes right from front to back if you need to. Real handy when I was fixing that cotter pin, I can tell you that. Anyway, she's done. The only thing I got to do is just oil up the chains there. This chain to drive the impeller and the chain to run the auger. And there might be one or two other little things just to oil. Anyway, basically is done. So that's good. All right, so have a great day wherever you're at and wherever you're doing. And hopefully you have your snow equipment ready. because it's not far away. So I'm back again. I forgot to do the movie Tractor Comes Home. Anyway, this one is here now, so I'll have to get it into the garage. And I got to get my wood off here. This is the wood that we cut up in the woods, that 10 to 12 inch branch that was down in the woods there last week. So it had been down for maybe 9 months, I don't know. I never got to it, so I finally got to it. Anyway, not a bad little pile of wood. Some of the stuff close to where it broke off is not that great. That'll burn. It don't matter. It don't make any difference. It'll burn. Now, I'm going to stack that outside here on my just in case pile of wood. Yeah, so there. That's where I'm going to put it. So we'll see how much that raises up there with that wood on there. I'm curious to see how much it is because I can easily measure it then. So you can kind of see about where the wood is now. So on the Sunday chat I'll try and remember to come out and have another look at it. Anyway, well, I got to get her packed up there and get the trailer empty. So maybe bringing Kablewie home tomorrow. Got to get things moving. And I got to finish my grass here. I'll use that MF7. And I may use the little Sears that's in this building just to give them a running to get the fuel stabilizer into everything. And then once I'm done with the grass, then the deck has to come off of that and get cleaned along with the other deck that's up on the bench there. That tractor has to go to my son's for storage for the winter. And we need to get everything kind of situated here soon because we don't want to have this trailer out on salted roads. So, and black ice could come at any time now, within the next couple of weeks. So I'm running out of time, I guess. So things got to get done. All right, so that's going to be it for this one, I think, now. So have a great day wherever you're at and whatever you're doing.